quarterfinal number 4 between C.Simmers and Isabella Nichols, who have dominated this contest these past 2 years. Isabella Nichols also took out the GWM Aussie treble last year, won herself a tank.
Of interest to her, and we're going to get things underway.
Yeah, almost wedging up this one. You could see that angle in it. Isabella goes to the rail, whips the board back, draws it up off the bottom, climbs the roof and can't stick the turn.
Characteristic fall here for Isabella. She is normally rock solid. Bit of a two-stage cutback with the rebound off the whitewash. Starts driving for speed here and just disconnected with the board a little bit. The front foot perhaps.
And Kaipa's watching these opening exchanges unfold, and Caitlin, we'll get back to Kipes in a second. Caitlin's lining one up on the outside here, drops in, digs into this first section. That's one of those unique lines that only C.Simmers will draw. Bit of a bobble there, but she's starting to build some speed for a finish down the line now. Bit of foam on the face, no issues for this former Bells champ and world champ as she gets a finish there on the inside.
She does bring to the table as we watch the replay here. Beautiful cut down. Geez, that was an interesting path that she took on that. Just gets a little caught up in the cutback, but now she starts to wind up again, driving for speed. The back foot goes towards the tail pad and she stomps a nice turn. And then through to the inside, had like a little crease in it, but she did well to hop over it and get to the final turn. This will be a great view here. Really difficult with that little bit of foam that was under a board for her to hold her line and keep that rail connected to the wave face. And we'll see her do a bit of rail work down on the inside.
For a wave during the break that's got herself the lead here. 4.5 for this one, Rich.
Let's have a look what happened here. Smooth turn to start things off. Isabella driving and weaving for speed, comes through to the inside section and just does a nice little connect.
9.5 minutes remaining here on the outside. C.Simmers with priority is going to have a swing at this one. And with a solid opening move, she could have taken the lead, but she falls. And that's a missed opportunity, but she wanted to dig in hard on that first move.
A little concerned at this point, and Isabella Nichols, she's going to go.
Let's see what she can do with this one. A stumble on her first wave, cleaned it up nicely on the second, and this is looking like a better ride already, a bit more authoritative through those turns, a solid combination of 3 moves.
It's between the turn, very smooth. Let's have a look. Nice and low to start things off. Big swooping snap. Comes around this section. Another nice re-entry and clicks that closeout turn. Oh, this is live action of Katie.
Well, Katie letting go of a nice floating re-entry to get down the line. Needs a big finish and throws it. She only needed a 4.68, and we only caught the later stages of that ride, and it looked like that may have had 5 points in it already. So we'll see what kind of work she got done on the outside here. But C.Simmers, she needed to regroup.
Okay, here we go. The replay. Clicks the first turn, keeps it driving down the line. A short snap, then the finishing turn. That was the money turn of that wave. Just gets that layback approach where she really leans in on that hillside rail, gets the tail drift. And perfect completion. But Isabella's going to answer back.
Isabella getting an opportunity to respond here on the outside. She starts with a deep carve. Nice steep section here, digs in, tweaks that tail and just rides past her rival in this heat and gets a clean finish. And that felt solid, Rich. A bigger wave and a really deep rail turn to start things.
She's found the formula. She has unlocked Bells and now she's unlocking Winky. Let's watch the replay here. Straight into that.
Isabella needs a 6.44. Simmers has to assume that she got it. She saw those first 2 turns, so she's going to take this one and try and convert it into a big number. Couple of nice carves to get started. All Isabella can do on the outside is watch. Katie might need to take to the sky. She flips the tail out, but can't get back on top of her board to finish this one off. And the feeling here in the booth is that Isabella Nichols in a moment is going to move back into that #1 position. Isabella Nichols, you've got to commend her. The resilience has been impressive with that knee injury. keeps it together after a dodgy start in this clash and earns her place in the semi-finals. She'll take on Molly Picklum.